Anyway, the White Hats took control end of December 2022, and I've always said that whenever it looks like that we lost control, we are actually taking over. On the surface, it may look like that Biden is in charge. It has to look like that because there are many Illuminati families, secret societies, Satanists, and otherwise people. They're part of the cabal. So let them believe that they're in power with their 5G technology they're attacking me with and other patriots with, and they're tracking us, and you go on a hiking trail and all of a sudden you get attacked with this 5G thing because they're following you with this 5G technology, whatever they have. Oh really? Is it so important? And it is. They're afraid of us because they work in secret. The cabal is working in secret. If you're telling them their secrets, they go after you because they have something to hide. Okay, they're afraid. So what are they afraid of? Yeah, because it's the end of them if we know their games and we tell them their secrets. So I will tell you in a minute what's going on with my predictions and with timelines, with Nassara, Trump's arrest, the new elections, the reset, etc. Everything is a little bit chaotic right now, and it's in the Bible that timelines are a little bit choppy at the end times, new beginnings, times of the new times, the new beginnings, the new earth, so I'm going to get to that in just a minute. Trump's so-called arrest scenario is completely controlled, and it's a controlled situation by the White Hats. They got this, do not worry. Okay? Wear Trump's shirt tomorrow. Trump asked to protest the arrest, and it's really about showing people how corrupt the traditional system is, the legal system in America. And it's maybe not going the way you want it to go, but it's going. Okay, the movement is going, the things are happening, and we have to be flexible and go with it. We must work, and we have to do some things. Okay, we can just sit here and say, okay, when is Nassara happening? I need my money. When is the taxes abolished? I don't want to pay any more taxes. If it's not happening the way you want it to, nothing is announced since April by now. That's up to you, but you're not helping this movement if you're negative like that. And we must all be positive and keep up the prayers, and we must be flexible in this time. So complaining and so doesn't really work, and being fixated on me. I still have to pay taxes. My Social Security is only going up $50, and I expected $300 up, and I expected $5,000 Social Security payments by now. I didn't say $5,000 is going to happen in January for everybody. I said, Social Security payments go up, and they went up some, more so than have gone up in 10, 15 years. Okay, look at the statistics. They've never gone up that much. And slowly things are happening. Okay, things are unfolding. And people can find rational explanations for things. Say, we don't have martial law. Then how come they use the military for drug busts now? You can say, bitch, and complain whatever you want, but you're not helping this movement. So it's up to you, be negative, you're part of the problem. Okay, just what I recommend is go with it, be flexible. Okay, let your ego aside, be mindful of your thoughts, and stay positive. And if there is a problem, and you get attacked or something, or things are not going, speak up. Be aware of what's going on. It's not official, but I covered it all in my videos, but you can really see things if you pay attention and look back a little bit, and maybe you see that Trump is in power or must be in power. He has been in power since last year, since about September. I think I covered it. I said it's not official. I didn't tell you when he's going to be officially in power, but he's in power. And if you're paying attention, you see that why he's in power and how he's in power, and you see it all. So it takes sometimes a little bit an awakened mind to see these things. So Nassara, the financial stuff is happening right now behind the scenes. The stock market is crashing, real estate market is crashing. And we talked about also inflation. There's a lot of talk about inflation, And there's also talk about Putin's arrest and Trump's arrest. Trump said he's going to be arrested tomorrow on March 21st. And it's again Trump Tuesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. It's like Taco Tuesday. Remember when I predicted that Nassar would be announced on that Tuesday, and then he did announce it. He announced the golden age, which is Nassara. Nobody really paid attention and tried to analyze the talk. I'm so disappointed. It's like, I didn't get it. And he announced Nassara. That was the big deal about his announcement last year. I think it was November 15th. And so it was again on a Tuesday, you know, Taco Tuesday, Trump Tuesday. I told you guys, that's what the Galactic said. So anyway, Putin is also supposed to be arrested. The International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant. The Kremlin said, we don't care about that. We don't recognize that. At the same time, they're issuing an arrest warrant or indictment or something against Trump. And Trump said it's going to be arrested on Tuesday. So anyway, while this is happening, the banking system is collapsing. Nassar is here. The new system, gold standard resets, RV, all is around the corner. They're freaking out and call for Putin's arrest and Trump's arrest. Okay? So just like the FBI who raided his home, they have done that, okay, but it was orchestrated in a way that was accounted for, and to let it happen. Trump had a lot of indictments, a lot of charges against him, a lot of subpoenas, thousands of them, probably thousands of things filed or, you know, investigated, hundreds of cases that were about to be filed against him. They tried to maliciously prosecute him like crazy. They had to fight everything off, and now they're letting this case slide, okay, on purpose to show the public. It's a DA out of New York who's going after Trump and falsely claims that Trump would have paid hush money to Stormy Daniels. From my view, Stormy Daniels is a fraud. I have the opinion about her personally that I feel like she's a prostitute or similar. She's a liar. I see her as a liar. And I don't think she's a good person. And she lied about Trump. Trump didn't have sex with her. I can tell you that. I don't believe that for a second. So they have paid her hush money. They have paid her money to go after Trump. That's what I see. And the whole case is a sham. The whole case is an embarrassment for the judicial system. And they're using this case, the White Hats, to show people what's really going on. So they could have stopped this case. They could have stopped this so-called indictment and arrest. But they're letting it slide to educate people. Okay? So that's what's going on here. So the information I've also received is that the mainstream news media is about to go down, is going down right now as well. Okay, markets are collapsing, the entire system is crashing. Okay, the deep state has all this power, it looks like. They weaponized 5G again. The tracking system is out of control. The facial recognition of Walmart is everywhere. There's AI cameras everywhere, especially by the entrance there. I explained that before. So at the same time, I told you guys 2 years ago that God Almighty came to me and he said he took control over the earth. Beginning of January, I told you guys that God Almighty came to me and said he took over the earth now. So you can always call on God Almighty for his protection and help and healing. And it's more powerful than ever. Okay, ultimately, he got this and is in control. Just so you know. In a nutshell, I just wanted to tell you about my new predictions and give you an update on the timelines in regards to Nassara, new elections, and so on. Okay, that's the plan. I am not giving any guarantee that it's going to happen like this, but that's the plan. It's most likely going to be very similar to this. Based on previous predictions, they have been very accurate. It's probably going to be accurate again, or it's going to be something similar to this. Sorry, I'm here halfway outside, so there's stuff flying around. Nassara is postponed until June. That's what I got. The new elections, okay, they are planned for March. they're going to be in June. I mean, it's still happening in spring. Okay, similar prediction. That's the plan. Okay, EBS is going to be expected between April and June. Trump is about to go back to Twitter at some point. Okay, remember we heard this for years, that he's going to make a tweet, or that he's supposedly first tweet will be "My fellow Americans," and that will be just happening before the EBS will happen. The IRS, they're working on the IRS right now. The IRS is going to be abolished. I said April, it's going to be gone. It's still, we're looking at April, between April and June. So maybe it's going to be abolished in April, and then in June you hear about it, or something like this. I got April to June. Okay, similar time frame like I have predicted before. So they have a little bit delays right now, but it's still going. So first they stole the election. Now they want to put Trump in jail again. So anyway, we know that he didn't do anything wrong. We know that this is malicious prosecution and targeting. Okay, we know that this is not going to be real. He's not going to be sitting for real in jail if he is in jail. It's all staged, it's all controlled situation. How can you arrest a sitting president anyway? Because he is still the president. He's the president of the Republic of America as well as the Corporation America. It's not official, so you can see it can't even be real, okay? So a DA in New York is trying to go against the United States president and trying to arrest him, and it's going to go through? How is this possible? Think about it. Again, they're using fear and intimidation, but we are playing it right back at them. It's going to be mirrored at them what they're doing. They're the criminals, and it's going to be mirrored back. Okay, and this will be the beginning of the end of this corrupt traditional system. Okay, so it's going to be a show. Okay, I already told you that I see JFK Jr. preparing for public appearance. I said this a couple of weeks ago. The public appearance can only happen when the mainstream fake news media is going to be gone. So that's interesting that I see him preparing for an appearance. At the same time, I also see the fake mainstream news media being taken over. Okay, so that's going on too. Trump also said in a recent speech, "I'm your retribution, I'm your justice. You want to become what you are looking for." Okay, what this is, what's been revealed to me by the divine, be justice, be the retribution, be the freedom you're looking for. God Almighty took over the earth now, and the power is yours. Become it. Be the divine yourself, and don't tolerate anything such as the satanic attacks we are going through. Say, "I do not consent." When you, for instance, pray for justice, say, "I am justice. I am in control. I am peace." So that's why he's saying that, to show you that's what you should do. This is not about looking at the leader and saying, "Give me justice." It's like looking inside and say, "I'm justice, I'm retribution," but he's doing it for you also. He's there for you. Okay? So it just words it the other way, but that's also what I was getting, that you should say, "I am justice." And it's very powerful. You are the divine. There is a God Almighty, but you have also that God inside you, and God created you in His image. So be powerful. When we fight and stand up to be powerful and stand up against the demons, say these things with power and authority to fight the demons. Don't be weak, don't be a victim, okay? So that's it for today. That's actually it, yeah. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you're doing well. please pray for President Trump and his great team, and make it a great day.